Alright, I believe we are live. Hold on, let me check. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yes, we are live. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me just pull up the comments. And also, I'm going to put out a poll of who you guys think will win. Either, obviously, the Broncos or the Seahawks. So, here we go. Hold on, give me 1 second. My computer is being a little slow. I don't know why it always does this in the beginning, but it does get better, I can assure you. Alright, so let me put out a poll. So, who will win? We got Broncos or Seahawks? Alright, so there we go. Make sure to vote on that poll. Sorry, my computer is being really slow. Alright, here we go. Okay. Okay. So make sure to vote on that poll. Let me know in the comments if you have a score prediction. The quality should also get better. Sorry, I don't know why it's like that. Maybe that's just for me. I'm not sure. Sorry. Alright. So far, everyone said the Broncos. I would definitely agree. Seahawks are in the midst of a big rebuild. Trading away Russell Wilson, cut Bobby Wagner. Really, the only good players they still have are their safeties and their wide receivers. Rashad Penny could be good at running back, and I think he is a pretty good running back. But, they also have rookie running back Kenneth Walker, sorry, out of Michigan State, who was really good last year, but in college, obviously. But he is inactive for this game. Alright, so now everything's a lot better. The quality seems a lot better. Okay. This is how it should be. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Okay. Alright, give me 1 second. So, the big story of this game is Russell Wilson is playing in his first game as a Bronco, and also his first game not as a Seahawk. And it just so happens to be that his first game not as a Seahawk is against the Seahawks. He was really the missing piece the Broncos needed. Comment if you have a score prediction. Alright, so let me know on that poll who's going to win. I think Russell Wilson's going to have a big game against his former team. And I forget exactly what the score was I said, but I've got the Broncos pretty easily. I don't necessarily think this will be a super close game. Because, I mean, these two teams, the Broncos are a contending team. The Seahawks are one of the worst in the NFL. So, here we are. DJ Dallas back deep to receive the kick. Broncos will be kicking first. Seahawks also wearing their lime green uniforms. What do you guys think of that? I really, really like them. But, I feel like that's one of the things where you love it or hate it. Here's Dallas. He's got some space on the kick return. Good return. Gets it out to the 30-yard line. And Geno Smith and the Seahawks offense come onto the field for the first time in the 2022 season. I've got Broncos 31-13. And also now I can put up the score. Oh, sorry, it just says quarter. It's supposed to say quarter 1. Alright, here we go. So make sure to vote on that poll if you haven't already. If you have a score prediction, let me know. Here is Rashad Penny on a toss outside, getting nothing. As their stars to watch, you got DK Metcalf and Rashad Penny for the Seahawks, and Patrick Surtain and Bradley Chubb for the Broncos. I'd agree with both of those. Rashad Penny will be definitely the featured back here, especially with no Kenneth Walker. I mean, we might see someone like Travis Homer or DJ Dallas on passing downs, but I would expect a lot of runs. But here's Geno Smith to throw, and he finds, I think that might have been DK Metcalf. Yes, it was. For about a gain of 5. Broncos 24-3. Okay, I could definitely see that. The Seahawks, I mean, the fact that they have Geno Smith at quarterback says enough. Right there. So 3rd and 3 for the Seahawks. Hold on, let me make this full screen. There we go. Alright. So Travis Homer is the back here on 3rd and 3. Smith under pressure. He finds a wide open Tyler Lockett who goes down for no reason. I don't know why he went down there. Alright, so I'm going to end this poll now. So if you didn't get a chance to vote, make sure you just let me know your prediction in the comments. So 1st and 10 across midfield already for the Seahawks and their offense. But there's a false start penalty that is going to not help. Seahawks are going to want to get all the yards and all the points they possibly can, because I really don't think their offense is all that good. So now that backs him up to 1st and 15. Alright, so 1st and 15 looks like they're going back to the same formation. Here is a throw for DK Metcalf, working against Patrick Surtain there, as he gets about a gain of 11. No, 9, I believe. So also make sure to give this stream a like, as that really helps it. So I'd appreciate if you guys can do that. Here is Rashad Penny on, I believe, his 2nd carry of the game. The first one went for no gain. He gets about a gain of 4 there on 3rd down to bring up 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2 here for the Seahawks. Broncos bring pressure. Picked up rather well. Geno Smith going to take off and run. No, he's not. He floats it to a wide open tight end. I have no idea who he is. And it's a touchdown for the Seahawks. Wow. That is Will Dissly, their tight end. Their second string tight end, Noah Fant, is their starter. And the Seahawks with a quick strike as they take the early lead, 6-0. Only 4 minutes into the game, not even. Seahawks offense looked actually pretty good there. I thought they were going to be really bad. The offensive line wasn't great, but it did enough. Against a good Broncos pass rush with Randy Gregory, Bradley Chubb, and others, I thought he'd be under pressure a little bit more. But good first drive there by the Seahawks. Here is the extra point, and that is good. A very good first drive there for the Seahawks. I didn't really think we would see that a whole lot. It's a good organized drive from the Seahawks because, as I mentioned, their offensive line is not very good. Alright, sorry, this is also not being... It's slowed down a lot, so sorry about that. I don't know why that is the case. The quality should also fix itself, I believe. So sorry about that. Alright, now it's working again. Sorry, I don't know why this goes from working to not working. It should just be fine, because I don't change any settings at all. Alright, so checking some stats from the first drive of the Seahawks. I thought they were pretty good. Geno Smith, 4 for 4, 71 yards. Rashad Penny, 2 carries for 4 yards. Will Dissly with a catch for 38 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Lockett with a catch for 17 yards. DK Metcalf, 2 catches for 16. So, very good drive there for the Seahawks. I really didn't think we would see a whole lot of that today, as I mentioned, because the Broncos, they do have a good defense. Good pass rush, good secondary, with Patrick Surtain, I can't think of his safety's name, Justin Simmons, and others. Hold on, give me 1 second. Now, I would also expect the Broncos to also have some offensive success. The offense is going to be a whole lot better with Russell Wilson and a good quarterback. Here is number 12. I don't know who he is. Oh, that is Montreal, Washington. So much for that score prediction. Yeah, I didn't think the offense would look that good. Especially under Geno Smith. I really don't think it would be any better under Drew Lock. But something to watch here. I'll get to the rest of the comments in 1 second. So, is how the Broncos split their running backs between Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams. Here's Russell Wilson to throw, quick throw off the hands of number 83. I actually don't know who that is when we check really quickly. 83 is Andrew Beck, a fullback / tight end. What do you mean, do I like the poopies? What's that mean? So 2nd and 10. I actually didn't finish saying this before, like when the game first started, but the Seahawks do have two good safeties in Quandre Diggs and Jamal Adams. Here's Beck with the catch. He's got some space after the catch. Lowers the shoulder on number 30. I think that's one of the safeties. I just don't know. No, that's Mike Jackson. Plus, also they drafted Tariq Woolen out of UTSA, who's also a pretty good corner. So 1st and 10 here. And another thing as I see Jerry Jeudy reminds me is how the Broncos are going to use their wide receivers. Who's going to be the go-to guy for Russell Wilson? Is it going to be Jerry Jeudy? Is it going to be Courtland Sutton? I think it's going to be Sutton. Here's a toss running left to Javonte Williams. And he gets out of bounds after a good solid run of about 9. Javonte Williams, I believe, has been in the game for all of this drive so far. As I mentioned, I do think it's going to be the majority of... Like, it's going to be Javonte Williams who's being, like, the lead back. But Melvin Gordon will still definitely have a role. So 2nd and 1. They go play action. Here's Russell Wilson to throw. And he finds a wide open Andrew Beck who makes a spectacular one-handed catch. And he picks up the 1st down. And gets pushed out of bounds. Andrew Beck having a big game. Great one-handed catch. Andrew Beck, 3 targets, 2 catches for 52 yards so far. Here is a run with Javonte Williams. He runs right. He's got some space. And he runs for a 1st down. So as I expected, the Broncos offense does look rather good so far. Here is play action. Here is Russell Wilson rolling out left. On the run, escapes pressure. Just got to throw this one away. And dangerous throw. Looking for Javonte Williams, working on Jamal Adams. Could have been picked off. Dangerous throw. The right decision there was probably to just throw that away. Jamal Adams says he was that close away from picking it. Here is, looked like a false start there, and they are going to call a flag. Or call a penalty, sorry. False start is the call. On Cameron Fleming. Second and 15 after the penalty and the incomplete pass, or the incomplete pass and then the penalty. Here is Wilson. He hands off to nope, that's Melvin Gordon, sorry. And Gordon finds 5 yards on his first carry of the game. Broncos answering back with a good drive of their own, 7 plays, 71 yards in under 4 minutes. They do face the 3rd and long here, 3rd and 10. Here's Russell Wilson out of the empty formation. He fires and finds Melvin Gordon over the middle. And that brings up 4th down. And I would imagine they're probably going to kick a field goal here, as that brings up 4th and 4. Let's see what the call is here. And yeah, the field goal team comes on. This is also Nathaniel Hackett's first game as Broncos head coach. Brandon McManus on for the field goal for the Broncos to cut into the 7-0 lead. He's actually better on the road, which really doesn't make any sense, especially because you consider where he plays, which is Denver. And obviously the air is a lot thinner there, so the ball is going to go further, just like it does in Coors Field for baseball. So, but that field goal from McManus is good, and the Broncos cut into this lead, make it only a 4-point deficit, as the Seahawks still lead this one 7-0. The Broncos kind of hurt themselves on that drive, the false start penalty. But aside from that penalty, a great first drive from the Broncos. I looked what I saw from Russell Wilson. The run game looked good to Javonte Williams. Although Melvin Gordon did come in for another few plays. Oh no. So, now I'm interested to see how the Seahawks offense looks for their second drive, as obviously remember they had a great first drive where they scored a touchdown, but now let's see if they're able to replicate that and put together another good drive. I mean, for me, the Seahawks, I expect them to be very inconsistent. Really, I just don't expect the offense to be good, but if they do find any sort of production, I expect it to be very inconsistent. So they're back in Seattle for the after the Broncos scored, but they were only able to get a field goal on the board, so obviously you would want a touchdown every time. So DJ Dallas back deep to receive his kick from McManus. And he, a lot like Tyler Bass, does not go back from the ball at all. DJ Dallas, good job to even get there and field that one, so he had to cover a lot of ground. And he's able to get forward to the 20-yard line. Back from the ball at all. DJ Dallas, good job to even get there and field that one, so he had to cover a lot of ground. And he's able to get forward to the 20-yard line. Back from the ball at all. Geno Smith has DJ Dallas, good job on a lot of teams, Jets, Giants, Chargers, and now the Seahawks. And he's able to get forward to the 20-yard line. Never really been a starting quarterback for any team until now. Like, Last season, he came in and filled in for Russell Wilson when he had his finger injury. But I mean, he's never been like the starting quarterback of a team, I don't think. Here is Geno Smith. He rolls out left. He's got some space to run if he wants to. He throws dangerously back across the field and dropped by Will Dissly. Flag is thrown. Ronald Darby in coverage. They're calling pass interference. I guess I could see it there. Didn't really look too bad there, but that's what the call is. Alright, maybe a little bit of holding there. Yeah, okay, I could see it there. So 7-3 here. Here's Geno Smith. He finds Noah Fant for his first catch. Big hit by Jackson for the tackle. But he finds Noah Fant for his first catch as the Bronco, and first catch as the Seahawk. There's also a flag. This is probably going to be a helmet-to-helmet hit. Let's see what it is, though. I believe that would be the call, unless it's like holding or something like that. Yeah, it is an unnecessary roughness call on safety Kareem Jackson, who is a good second safety alongside of Justin Simmons. Put a helmet-to-helmet hit on Noah Fant. Here is the give to Travis Homer. He dodges around one tackle attempt, but is only able to get a yard. So now that brings up 2nd and 9. Geno Smith, no incompletions, as pass interference does not count as a pass attempt because the receiver was interfered with and didn't have a chance to catch the ball. Here's 2nd and 9. Smith hands off to Rashad Penny. He breaks through the initial contact and ends up running for a first down. Good running there by Penny on 2nd and long. Broke through the the line of scrimmage, and then I didn't think he would originally get through it, but he was able to. Good job by Penny to do that. Good balance to stay up and also run for the first down. And the Seahawks are already in the red zone again. Well, actually not again, because their last drive they didn't actually get in the red zone. Here is Penny again. On first down, this time he gets about 4, maybe 5 yards, because I did see he fell forward. And as that play ended, I did see Charles Cross, but real quick, I missed it. They had Rashad Penny's stats up. It was like most something and most yards per rush after contact or something like that. But Charles Cross, the rookie tackle out of Mississippi State. Here's Geno Smith. He fires outside for Rashad Penny. He's able to make a few guys miss and ends up getting about 3. Let me check the Seahawks depth chart real quick. I believe Charles Cross is playing left tackle, but I'm not sure about that. Depth chart, left tackle, yes, the rookie Charles Cross. He's a great pass protector. You didn't know how good he would be as a run blocker, but I mean, they've been able to run the ball pretty effectively so far. Here's Geno Smith, rolls out right, and he finds Noah Fant. I think he got that first down, I'm not sure. Looks like the ball is right on that yellow line, if that is accurate. And I think they're going to come out and measure. This is not a very good look. That's not a good look either. You need to look right down the line. They're probably going to come out and measure, but they're just showing some replays while they got the sticks out there. If they are going to measure. So let's see. Based off the spot, it looks like he's just short, and he is just short. So, 4th and about a foot. Now, that brings a big decision. Do you go for this? 4th and short. I think I go for this. Early in the game, you're up. And it appears as if the Seahawks are also going to go for this. I would say, why not try to get the points when you can, because you know the Broncos are a very good team and they're definitely going to come back. So, the Seahawks lining up to go for this. It's so close, the ball is almost across the yellow line on the field before they even snap it. Center just has to move the ball like a foot forward. DK Metcalf in motion. It's a quarterback sneak. Geno Smith. Based off that, I don't think he got it. I would not have necessarily caught a quarterback sneak there. This is, again, very close. Depending on the spot. Oh, here's a good look. Right down the line. Geno Smith just ran into his lineman's back. Yeah, I think he actually ended up getting it. And let's see. Are they going to measure again? Yeah, they are going to measure again. But I think he got that. I'm like pretty sure he did. But again, depending on the spot they gave him, it's not a very favorable one. And he is, again, just short. I would like to see another look at that. I think he got that. So, what do you guys think? Did he get that? I'm almost positive he got that. Not almost positive, I should say. Based off where he got up to and what he needed to get, I'm pretty sure he ended up getting a first down. But again, I'm not the referee. So, guys, let me know in the comments, did Geno Smith get that first down? I think so. But that might just be me, I'm not sure. So, I think that should be a first down, but they didn't give it to him. And now the Broncos, with big break there, with how they were able to stop him. So, they're back here. Russell Wilson and the Denver offense backed up at their own 6-yard line. here is a toss to Javonte Williams. He breaks through some contact before Jamal Adams takes him down, but he's able to get the ball all the way out to the 20-yard line for a good solid run on first down. Jamal Williams is someone who just doesn't go down on contact. He broke through the initial contact before Jamal Adams was able to bring him down. But, now I don't remember what I was going to say. 521 yards after contact last season led the NFL. He's got 3 carries for 32 yards. Oh, what I was going to say is, I do feel it was a little risky to toss that back into the end zone, but it ended up working out. Here is a throw to the tight end. I have no idea how to say his name, and so I'm not even going to attempt it, but yeah, I have no idea how to say his name. But you guys probably know who I mean. His name's Albert something. I just don't know how to say his last name. Alright. 1st and 10. 2 good plays to start off this drive. Here is play action. Wilson rolls out left. And he again finds that tight end Albert. We'll call him Albert O. That's going to be his nickname. And that's the first play of this drive that hasn't gone for a first down. Throwing sidearm there from Russell Wilson to get the ball around the defender. Second and 3 after a 7-yard completion on first down. Here is Javonte Williams. No, that might be Melvin Gordon. That's Melvin Gordon, sorry. But he runs for a first down. Good job to cut that back left. There was a lot more space there rather than continuing to go right or right into the back of your offensive lineman. Here is another give to Melvin Gordon. This time he gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And there is a flag on the play. Let's see, this is... It is a false start penalty, so really what happened on that play was irrelevant. So, that's the end of the first quarter. So let me change just from quarter number 1 to quarter number 2. And I also just thought, because Nathaniel Hackett is a very good offensive mind, I was wondering who is calling plays for the Broncos. So, we'll be finding out the answer to that. And hold on, give me 1 second. I believe Nathaniel Hackett, who is the head coach, is going to be calling plays. Yes, it is Nathaniel Hackett, who is their current head coach. Was the Packers' offensive coordinator in 2021. But now that I think of it, Matt LaFleur might have called plays for the... It was Matt LaFleur. I don't know if it still is or was last year. But Nathaniel Hackett is calling plays for the Broncos. But the offense has looked good so far, so has the defense. I've really been impressed with how the Seahawks offense has looked with Geno Smith. Alright, 1st and 15. No targets to wide receivers. All completions have been to tight ends. Here is Russell Wilson to throw. Good protection. He rolls out left and tries to take off and run. But a good open field tackle by number 10 on the Seahawks defense, who is... Oh boy, no idea how to say his name. Uchenna Nwosu, hopefully I said that correctly, or somewhat close. But good job to prevent Russell Wilson from getting away, as he's very dangerous outside the pocket. He could look to throw it, or he could go... he could take off and run. Although not the runner he was earlier in his career, still a very good runner, and can definitely still hurt you with the legs. You don't see it as often anymore. Here is Melvin Gordon with the give. He gets 5, and that brings up 3rd and about 7 or 8. No, 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. Oh, first season as Broncos head coach, Nathaniel Hackett was offensive coordinator for the past 7 years. Third and 12, obvious passing situation for the Broncos. Melvin Gordon splits out as a receiver. Here is Russell Wilson dodging a sack, and he throws the ball. That was a very chaotic play. He threw the ball as he was going down, and then a flag came flying in. Jamal Adams looks like he is hurt, so that's not what you want to see from your star. It is an illegal formation on Seahawks. Broncos. The penalties declined. That brings up 4th down. Now looking at Jamal Adams, let's see where he was. He might have been the blitzer. He was the free rusher at Russell Wilson. He made a miss, but Adams did spin Russell Wilson around, so he forced an incompletion. But the Broncos to punt it away. Here is Horace Waitman. On the punt, it is fielded by Tyler Lockett and called for a fair catch at... I did not pay attention to what yard line that was. I think it was between zone 20 and 25. Almost got blocked. Very lucky it didn't. DJ Dallas with the pressure, who is also the Seahawks kick returner. So now, Broncos offense with good movement so far. So first on that drive, the first portion, but now they stalled after a penalty, so that definitely stalled their momentum on that drive. And now we're going to get the Seahawks offense again. They've moved the ball very, very well. And Geno Smith has actually looked pretty good. Hold on, give me 1 second. Alright, here we go. So I've been impressed with the Seahawks offense. The Broncos defense hasn't really been able to stop them. They've allowed a few different receivers to run wide open, such as Will Dissly on the touchdown pass. Here's Geno Smith, 7 for 7, 89 yards, and a touchdown so far. Seahawks starting at their own 19-yard line. Here is a handoff to Rashad Penny. Why don't I read the chat? I do read the chat. Here's 2nd and 9. After a 1-yard run from Rashad Penny. I'll get to the questions in 1 second. Here is quick throw on a slant to DK Metcalf. He is just short of the first down. Why didn't I answer your question? You said, do you like the poopies? I said, what is the poopies? So 3rd and about between 1 and 2. So 3rd and short. I would not be shocked if they go here to the run. 3rd and 1. So what I'm doing here, despite having thrown the ball fairly effectively, I'm still going to run the ball. Here is Penny on an outside throw, and he gets a first down. Oh, Poopies the cereal? Never had it. 1st and 10. After Penny caught it out of the backfield. What site is the game on? It's on ESPN. Travis Homer comes in to replace Rashad Penny. Play action. Here's Geno Smith. He finds D. Eskridge, who was the guy they did a play action to, coming across in jet sweep formation. But he ends up getting nothing. There is a flag down late on the play near the sideline, so let's see what this is. It is unsportsmanlike conduct on Jonathan Cooper. So let's see why. Because he stood over him? I mean, didn't really see anything there. Aside from that he stood over him, which really shouldn't be a penalty, I don't think. Maybe because he stood there for a second too long, but I mean, don't really think that should have been a penalty. Here is 1st down. Here's Rashad Penny. He breaks through initial contact, and Penny breaks another tackle. Rashad Penny fumbled the ball, but luckily the offensive lineman is able to get down there and recover that. That would have been insanely bad for Seahawks, if they were not able to get that ball back. A big run from Rashad Penny. Broke through initial contact at the line of scrimmage. Broke through second contact. Kareem Jackson and 23, I don't know who that is. He pried the ball loose. Jackson with the tackle, but the offensive line was able to dive on it. Here is Smith to throw. He finds a wide open receiver in Travis Homer. And there is another flag in the play. Travis Homer is a very good pass catching back for the Seahawks. Not necessarily ever going to be like your lead back, but a good pass catcher and backup to have. Let's see what the penalty is here. Alright, so let's see what this penalty is. The ref's over explaining it to Pete Carroll. It was an illegal use of hands penalty on the defense. And that is an automatic first down. That is on new addition Randy Gregory. Who ended up saying he was going to sign with the Cowboys, never actually signed the contract, and then ended up going to Denver for the same amount of money. So now first and 10 at the 21-yard line. Here is Penny on the toss, running left. Not really any running room. He's able to get 2, maybe 3, but looks like about 2 yards there. Jamal Adams getting carted to the locker room after going to the sideline. Again, they show the replay. I don't see anything that could possibly be, like, you don't see, like, a bad injury, something like that. Rashad Penny goes out wide. Geno Smith going to take off and run. I wonder if that was a design quarterback draw. It might have been. But Smith is just short of a first down. It's going to bring up another 3rd and short. I think he thinks he got it. Jamal Adams listed as doubtful to return with a knee injury. But there was holding on that play. I believe that was on the run from Geno Smith on I don't know if that's necessarily holding. I guess you could say it is. But I would like a better look at that because it just looked like it was a pancake. Not necessarily a hold. Here's 2nd and 18. Here's a fake toss to Penny. DK Metcalf catches the ball behind the line of scrimmage and now circles backwards. Not a very good idea. And that is a big loss on the play. And it brings up 3rd down. DK Metcalf just nowhere to go. Broncos defense, good job swarming to the football. It was a fake toss to Penny running right. And then they threw it to Metcalf. Looks like an RPO there. Here's 3rd and 26. Just looking for something to get back in the field goal range, I would imagine. And there's a throw and catch by Geno Smith to, I don't know who it was, number 11. Hold on, let me check. That's Marquise Goodwin. That brings up 4th and 20. And I don't think they're going to kick a field goal. I think they're going to punt it. I'm not sure. Nope. That is Jason Myers. Sorry. Who is their kicker. It is a 49-yard attempt, but from the center, like in between both hashes. Good snap, good hold, And the kick is good. And the Seahawks lead is back to being a touchdown. As they now lead this one 10-3. So, good drive by the Seahawks. I'm not able to get... No, they did get points. Sorry. The penalties... A lot of penalties on that drive, mostly by the Broncos, who have had quite a few so far when we checked the exact amount. I think it's at least 6 or 7. Hold on, let me check. Seahawks running the ball very effectively. 7 carries for 49 yards, average of 7 yards a carry for Rashad Penny. Penalties. 6 for 66 yards by the Broncos, 2 for 15 by the Seahawks. But, Geno Smith also has completed his first 12 passes for 98 yards and a touchdown. Broncos offensively 5 for 8 for Russell Wilson for 77 yards. Javonte Williams, Melvin Gordon each with 3 carries. Melvin Gordon averaging over 10 yards a carry with 10.7 for 32 yards. Melvin Gordon at 6 yards a carry for 3 carries for 18 yards. Both are really good. Receiving-wise, Andrew Beck, the leading receiver, to 2 catches, 52 yards. Still have not targeted a wide receiver, which is something to note. I mean, I do find that rather unusual. I mean, we're midway through the second quarter, I believe, and I mean, you haven't targeted your wide receiver yet, or any wide receiver yet. That seems rather strange. Midway through the second quarter with 7:20 remaining. And that ball hits in the end zone and bounces out of the end zone for a touchback. And Russell Wilson and the Broncos offense come back onto the field. I feel like the Broncos really need to get something going here. They had the field goal early, but they really need to score some points here. Get a good drive. Even if they end up with a field goal and make this 10-6, that's still not the end of the world. Because you're still going to get some points, but they need points in this drive. And I would say, ideally a touchdown, but a field goal obviously won't hurt. A field goal is never going to hurt you. Well, unless you're trying to score a touchdown at the end of the game, and a field goal loses you the game. Here is Russell Wilson wind up in the I formation under center. There's a toss to Javonte Williams. He breaks it back the other way, not the direction it was supposed to go, running right instead. But he gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2 yards. It was a toss running left. I feel like he definitely had some space there. If he broke it all the way outside past, like, to the edge of the court when Sutton's block. Seahawks cornerbacks with the third most tackles on running plays in the NFL last season. But I feel like Javonte Williams should have kept where it was designed. Here's Russell Wilson and screen to Javonte Williams. No blockers out in front. Jordan Brooks with the tackle. And that brings up 3rd and 2. So I feel like you can run the ball here or throw the ball. Russell Wilson, 6 completions tonight. 4 to the tight ends, 2 to running backs, none to tight ends. Wide receivers still with no targets. Looks like it's going to be a pass here as Russell Wilson lines up in the empty formation. Here's Wilson. Takes a deep shot, and he finds Jerry Jeudy. Ball underthrown. Doesn't matter. Jeudy down the sideline. Stays in bounds. Doesn't get tackled. Touchdown, Jerry Jeudy. And the Broncos are an extra point away from a tie ball game. "67-yard throw and catch from Wilson to Jeudy. Almost picked. Went through the hands of the corner, who is Kobe Bryant, the rookie out of Cincinnati. So that was a huge play by Jerry Jeudy to catch that ball. Underthrown a lot. Oh, I already changed it to 10-10. Sorry about that. Significantly underthrown. Good job by Jeudy to wait for the ball. Then make a play on the ball. And be able to bring it in for the touchdown. So, big drive by the Broncos in being able to get that, to get it back to a tie game. I mean, I just said they needed points that drive. They were able to come away with a field goal, a touchdown on a big play. Huge play by the Broncos, and they've tied this game right back up. If you guys have questions or anything like that, now would be a good time to ask them during commercial breaks. But now let's see how the Seahawks offense looks after giving up a touchdown. So, great drive there by the Broncos. They didn't have a very good first down play, then a great second down play to Javonte Williams. Third down play ended up being a touchdown to Jerry Jeudy. On the first time Russell Wilson targeted a wide receiver. And the Broncos have tied this game right back up. Back for the kickoff. DJ Dallas deep to receive. Here is Dallas, and he's just going to take a knee. Fielded a few yards into the end zone. Russell Wilson with his first touchdown as a Bronco is a big play touchdown. Not the greatest throw, but I mean, it does. So here's Geno Smith and Seahawks offense back onto the field. Smith to throw. Looks like he wanted to wind up and take a deep shot. Instead finds tight end Will Dissly on the check down. And he's going to get about 3 to make it 2nd and 7. DJ Jones was a little slow to get up there, but did end up getting up. Geno Smith completed his first 13 passes. Goodwin runs across the formation. Smith under center. He hands off to Rashad Penny. Jukes past one guy. Almost able to make Ronald Darby miss. Flag is down on the play. A lot of flags so far this game. Looks like it's going to be a holding call. Let's get the call. So we have holding. It is a defensive holding call on the Broncos. Very undisciplined so far. It is on DJ Jones. Big defensive tackle number 97. Broncos could definitely clean up turnovers. They already have 7 penalties for 71 yards. So, I mean, not really doing themselves any favors if they want to win this game. I know we're still only in the first half. By the way, 4:20 remaining. Here's Geno Smith, and he fires too high for Rashad Penny. That marks his first incompletion of the day. But a great start for Geno Smith, 13 of 14 for over 100 yards and a touchdown. Second and 10 after the incompletion, first of the day. Rashad Penny also very effective, 6.6 yards per carry, 53 yards on 8 carries. I know it's not necessarily the best to run the ball on 2nd and long, but I think I would run the ball here, try to get some of that yardage back. Even if you get your average run, that's what, 6.6 yards? So you put yourself in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium. Smith steps up in the pocket and floats a pass to a wide open Marquise Goodwin for a first down. First I thought he was going to get sacked. Then I thought he was going to step up and run. Then he floated the ball to Marquise Goodwin, able to keep the feet in bounds. And pick up the first down. He was in the middle of getting tackled as he threw the ball, but actually didn't end up going down. But Geno Smith looks really good to start. Noah Fant across the formation, fake toss out to Penny. Designed rollout. Here is number 84. No idea who that is. But he lowers the shoulder and gets another first down. That is Colby Parkinson, a 3rd-year player out of Stanford. Fake toss. Good job to get the I feel like you probably should have went to Tyler Lockett there just for a little bit of a bigger play. Because, I mean, they were both wide open. Eight different receivers have caught a pass. Here's DK Metcalf. Quick screen. Metcalf able to get away. He gets about 4 on first down. Geno Smith now 15 of 16 and has completed a pass to 8 different wide receivers. Big stiff arm on Patrick Surtain to get a few extra yards. Josh Allen had a big stiff arm on, I forget who it was, in the season opener on Thursday. DK Metcalf with 5 catches for 20 yards. I haven't really seen him that much, so didn't really think he's already have 5 catches. Smith winds up and takes the shot. Parkinson touchdown. Seahawks score again. Geno Smith looks like the best I've ever seen him play. Colby Parkinson, 25-yard touchdown catch. and the Seahawks are back on top. Current score 16-10, waiting on the extra point. Nobody really accounted for Parkinson. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly. But 7 plays, 75 yards. Again, very fast, very efficient. 3 minutes and 10 seconds. And now, hold on, let me change this to 17-10. I'm just going to check and see if there's anything if Jamal Adams. Hold on, give me 1 second. The last thing I'd seen was he's doubtful to return with a knee injury. He's still doubtful to return. Yeah, still nothing new on him. But Geno Smith looks really good. It definitely looks like the Seahawks made the right decision starting him over Drew Lock. He looks really good. Next Monday, I believe, is Titans against the Bills. No, sorry about that. That's just sometime next week. Next Monday is Vikings against someone. And we're also going to have a live watch party for that. We're comparing the quarterbacks real quick, so I'm going to check next week's watch parties. I might do Giants-Panthers, being that I'm a Giant fan. So I might do that. They start at 1 o'clock, so I'm considering doing that one. Packers-Bears is Sunday Night Football. And Monday Night Football is Titans-Bills and Eagles-Vikings. So I'll have to pick one to figure out to do. I'm sure I'll go back and forth. Not like back and forth, but I'll pick one game, but I'll constantly check on the other. $17-10, $2:19 remaining for Russell Wilson and the Seahawks offense. I would like to see them put something together before the drive, before the half. They've got plenty of time at their own 21-yard line. Javonte Williams moves to Russell Wilson's left. Here is a handoff with Williams. A good idea to run the ball before the 2-minute warning. They still have all 3 timeouts. Javonte Williams also able to get a first down. He's such an effective and efficient runner. He can easily get you 100 yards. He doesn't even need that many touches to do it. I mean, he's already at 31 yards on 4 carries. Hold on, give me 1 second. So, right now, Javonte Williams is on pace to get 100 yards in about 13 carries, which is insanely efficient. Typically, running backs need like a big play to do it. Like yesterday, we saw Saquon Barkley do that when he had a big run down the sideline, which put him over 100 yards on less than 10 carries. So like typically when you see something like that, it's a big run like that. Not really with Javonte Williams, just a whole bunch of good consistent 10-yard runs. So we've also hit the 2-minute warning here. In Seattle, in the first half, so 2 minutes left as the Broncos just picked the first down. So they're at about their own 30-yard line. I believe it's their own 31. Yeah, their own 31-yard line. 1st and 10. They have plenty of time. 2 minutes remaining in the half. Seahawks rush 4. It is a screen to Javonte Williams. He breaks through Jordan Brooks' tackle attempt and gets 14. And there's a first down for the Broncos. So now at their own 44-yard line. Here's Russell Wilson. He's going to take off and run. That looked like might have been a design quarterback run, but he's going to get about 2. As the clock winds down to 1:15, 2nd and 8 remaining, or 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Russell Wilson with Javonte Williams lined up to his right. Wilson to throw. He looks like he wanted to step up and run. Taking a deep shot down the sideline. KJ Hamler caught it, but out of bounds. .46 seconds remaining. They can definitely use the middle of the field here as they still have 3 timeouts remaining. Broncos 1 of 3 on 3rd down, averaging 8 yards to go. Again, right on average, 8 yards. Russell Wilson 8 of 12 for 166 yards and a touchdown. And the Broncos looks like they spend their first timeout. Somebody spent the timeout. With 48 seconds left, it was the Broncos. So next week, I'm going to have to figure out which game to do. If it's going to be the Bills-Titans, which would probably be my pick. That's also the earlier game. So maybe what we'll do is we'll start with the early game. And then we'll go to once that early game ends, Bills against the Titans will sort of transition into the end of the later game. I'm not sure that's an option. Russell Wilson escapes pressure and fires over the middle to a wide open Courtland Sutton. Sutton's still on his feet. Sutton goes out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Big play on 3rd and 8 as the Broncos pick up a conversion. Good job by Sutton to get open after his initial route was not open. 30-yard catch on his first catch of the game and first catch of the season. 38 seconds left. Russell Wilson to throw. Looking sideline. Intended for Sutton. Almost intercepted. Dropped by Jones. But incomplete. Overthrew Sutton a little bit. No, sorry. 6 is not Jones. That's Quandre Diggs. Sorry. Doesn't really usually many of those get away. Very, very good back there in the secondary. Without his safety partner Jamal Adams, who's out with, or doubtful to return with a knee injury. Here's Russell Wilson. He just stepped up right up into a blitzing linebacker. That made absolutely no sense. 26 seconds left and the Broncos will spend their second timeout. Maybe I could see what he's probably trying to do. It probably wasn't the right decision. But Russell Wilson goes down to make it 3rd and 18. They did spend their second timeout. Seahawks with 2 sacks. Broncos with none. They do have a good pass rush with Randy Gregory and Bradley Chubb. But I'm still not able to get at Geno Smith at all. They hit him a few times, just didn't sack him. 3rd and 18 here. Here's Wilson under pressure. Shovel pass to Javonte Williams. See if he can make something happen on 3rd and 18. Not able to. He gets to about 4th and 9. But, so what I'm doing if I'm the Broncos, I'm winding this down. And I'm calling a timeout with a few seconds left. And that is exactly what Nathaniel Hackett does. Good clock management there. And the Broncos will try to cut into this lead and make it 17-13 at the half. 4th and 8, Seahawks didn't even use a timeout at all. Broncos will also get the second half kickoff. Brandon McManus on for the field goal. He has 84% on field goals from 40 to 49 yards in his career, 51 of 61. This one's from the left hash, and it is a timeout by the Seahawks. Icing the kicker, you don't really see that before the half a whole lot, but Pete Carroll decided to do it. I'd probably do the same thing. I mean, you have 3 timeouts. Why not just use one? Maybe see if you can get a miss. Oldest head coaches in NFL history, Pete Carroll, Bill Belichick, both on that list. This is the first NFL season with 2 coaches over the age of 70. Here's a 40-yard field goal attempt. McManus' kick is right down the middle. Timeout does not affect him at all. And we have hit halftime here in Seattle. So I'm going to put out a poll. Seahawks leading 17-13 at the half. Who will win? Alright, so Seahawks leading 17-13 at the half. Who will win? And I'm going to go take a very, very short break. So let me get this picture in here really quickly. Give me 1 second. But you guys can vote on that poll. Talk amongst yourselves while I take a very short break. Very, very short break. I will be back in like a minute. So, here we go. Alright, so I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so I'm going to be right back. Alright, we are back. Thank you for staying with us. And, so current score at the half is Seahawks 17, Broncos 13. And Geno Smith and the Seahawks offense, to me, look surprisingly good. Because, I mean, no offense to Geno Smith, but it's Geno Smith. I mean, I expected a lot different. I didn't really think they would be performing that well They've had the offense has played a pretty good game so far. Defense, I mean, stopping the Broncos offense will be tough this season because now they add their missing piece, and that is Russell Wilson. So, hold on, let me just pull up the stats really quickly. So stats for the game: Russell Wilson, starting off the Broncos, 10 of 15 for 206 yards and a touchdown. Obviously, that's 66 or 67-yard pass. Hold on, let me check. It was a 67-yard pass to Jerry Jeudy. Running the ball very effectively, 6.8 yards per carry as a team. Javonte Williams, 5 carries for 41 yards. Melvin Gordon, 3 carries for 18 yards. And Russell Wilson, a carry for 2 yards. Receiving-wise, Jerry Jeudy, the leader, with a catch for 67 yards and a touchdown on his only target. Andrew Beck, 2 catches for 52 yards. Javonte Williams, 3 catches for 32 yards. Cortland Sutton, a catch for 30. Albert O is what we're going to call him, is 2 catches for 19 yards. Melvin Gordon, a catch for 6 yards, and KJ Hamler targeted once, caught the ball but wasn't able to get his feet down. Passing wise for the Seahawks, hold on, give me 1 second. Alright, here we go. Alright, so, stats for the Seahawks: Geno Smith, extremely efficient so far. 17 of 18 for 164 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rashad Penny, 8 carries for 53 yards. Travis Homer, a carry for 2 yards. Geno Smith, a carry for no yards. He did have one pretty long run, but it was called back for a holding penalty. Receiving, Kobe Parkinson, 2 catches for 43 yards. Will this week, 2 catches for 41 yards. Marquise Goodwin, 2 catches for 22 yards. By the way, Parkinson this week each have a touchdown. DK Metcalf, 5 catches for 20 yards. Tyler Lockett, a catch for 17. Noah Fant, 2 catches for 14 yards. Rashad Penny, 2 catches for 7 yards. And D. Eskridge, a catch for no yards. So far, Russell Wilson has targeted Javonte Williams the most. But overall, I feel like the Seahawks have been surprisingly good. By the way, make sure to vote on that poll if you haven't already. I'm going to come up with my updated score prediction. So currently 17-13. Broncos will receive the kick to they're going to receive the kick to start the half. So now I'm going to go and say 27-24 Broncos. That is where I'm going. If you guys have an updated score prediction, let me know in the comments. My updated score prediction, 27-20. So far, 67% said the Broncos, 33% said the Seahawks. Comparing the team stats, first downs, that is in favor of the Seahawks, 14-10. Total plays, that is Seahawks 28-26. Total yards, that is in favor of the Broncos, 257-219. Each team with 4 drives. Broncos averaging more yards per play, about 10, technically at 9.9. Seahawks at 7.8 yards per play. Passing yards, Broncos at at 196. Seahawks at 164. Broncos, Russell Wilson's been sacked 2 times for a loss of 10 yards combined. Rushing wise, both teams effective, over 5.5 yards per carry, but neither team over 61 yards. Broncos at 61 yards, Seahawks at 55. Red zone attempts 0 for 2 and 0 for 1, Seahawks and Broncos. Penalties 7 for 71 for the Broncos. Very undisciplined. As they have 7 penalties for 71 yards. Also, 2 penalties for 15 yards by the Seahawks. Neither team has turned the ball over at all. And time of possession in favor of the Seahawks, 16 minutes 38 seconds to 13 minutes 22 seconds. So make sure to vote on that poll if you haven't already. If you have an updated score prediction, let me know in the comments below. I've still got the Broncos winning this game, even though they're losing at the half. I have the Broncos getting the win. I think it'll be close. I think they're going to have to come back. But I do think they're going to score on their first drive of the second quarter. So they are about to kick this ball away, so I'm going to actually change this from half to quarter number 3. Alright, there we go. Broncos are going to receive this kick. As the Seahawks marched straight down the field and scored on their opening kickoff, or on their opening possession, and on the opening possession of the game. Jason Myers sends this one away, and the second half is officially underway. Ball fielded at the Broncos' own big hit on the kickoff, but at his own, 2. And I'm going to go ahead and end this poll. Broncos, a lot of people still have the Broncos winning. DJ Dallas with a big play. He's returned, had a few big hits. Here's another big hit. Luckily, Broncos returner, I don't know actually who it is, able to hang on to the ball. Alright, don't know how many times we need to see the same hit. So Broncos average drive start is on their own 17. Seahawks a little bit better at their own 24. Broncos this time starting at their own 20. Here is a toss to Melvin Gordon running left on the first play. And he's got nowhere to go. He goes down for a loss of 3 yards on the Broncos' first play from scrimmage. So here's 2nd and 12 after the unsuccessful run on first down They go right back to Gordon. This time he's got some space and picks up about a gain of 8, and brings up third and 4. So a lot more space to run there. 3rd and 4. Broncos 2 of 5 on 3rd downs tonight, averaging 10 yards to go. This time they have a lot less than 10. They have 4. So it's about 3rd and medium to 3rd and short. Wilson lined up under center. Cleveland in motion. Here is play action. There's clear holding there. Wow, they missed that call. And Courtland Sutton with the catch there. That was one of the most obvious holding calls of all time. And he didn't just do it for a second. He did it for multiple seconds. Blatant missed call there by the refs. That's holding penalty. Should definitely have been called there. Courtland Sutton with the catch. His 2nd of the game. Good throw by Russell Wilson. Good job to keep the toes in by Sutton. And the Broncos good opening drive. Here's Russell Wilson. Quick throw outside. There's Courtland Sutton. Big hit taken down by number 30. Who is that? Let me check. 30, that's Mike Jackson. I've said his name a few times tonight. Second and 3. Melvin Gordon remains in as the tailback. Yet to see Javonte Williams in the second half. Courtland Sutton in motion. Here's a toss running left with Gordon. He's got space. Melvin Gordon, almost able to break away from Jordan Brooks. If he did, he had one man to beat, and that was Quandre Diggs. They brought Sutton closer to the line of scrimmage. Gave Gordon more space on the outside. Great block by Beck on the outside. Jordan Brooks just able to track down Melvin Gordon from behind. Gordon 6 carries for 37 yards, as I believe I see Javonte Williams in there now. Yes, I do. Here is a quick check down to Williams. He just plows forward just to get whatever he could for about a yard. Second and 9-ish. It is 2nd and 9. So here's 2nd and 9 for the Broncos. After a pretty uneventful first down, just check down to Javonte Williams, and there was a linebacker right there. Play action, under pressure, Wilson throws it. Sutton was in the area, might be roughing the passer here. Not sure what this call is. It doesn't even count as a delay, a game penalty. So didn't get the snap off in time. That brings up 2nd and 14. That is their 8th penalty. They need to be a more disciplined football team because they've had a lot of penalties and they're almost at 100 yards at 76 yards. Javonte Williams, the running back. Courtland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, the receivers. Javonte Williams also lined up, split out wide as a wide receiver. Here is Wilson taking a deep shot for Sutton. Pass interference penalty called on number 27. That is Tariq Woolen. the rookie out of UTSA. That's going to get the Seahawks, the Broncos great field position, as now they will be inside the 10-yard line. Sutton, one-on-one with the rookie Woolen. Definitely interference there. Grabbing his jersey the whole way, and then just kind of giving him a big old bear hug when the ball arrived. So now 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Russell Wilson winds up under center. Here's play action. He wanted Jerry Jeudy, I know that. Now here's Jeudy with the catch. Nowhere to go. Just gotta put your head down and get whatever you can. Jeudy picks up about 3 on 1st down to bring up 2nd and goal from the 6. Jerry Jeudy has a lot of potential. He's still never caught a touchdown pass. No, yes, he has. Never mind. Just in the red zone, only 3 catches, but no touchdowns. Jerry Jeudy, not necessarily what you'd expect from a first-round receiver. Not necessarily the most productive. I expect that to change this season with a huge upgrade at quarterback. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's Javonte Williams. He got stripped up in the backfield. Flag is down on the play. I feel like there's been one of them every play today. And it is another delay of game penalty on the Broncos. Now, do you have to accept the delay of game penalty? Because if you don't, they lost quite a few yards on that play. So I'm just going and keeping that penalty. I'm letting the play stand, declining the penalty. But Jerry Jeudy has been in the league for 2 seasons. I'll get to that after this play, or I'll say that during the commercial break. Here is 26. No idea who that is. Who's 26? Looks like he came out of the backfield. So is he like your 3rd-string running back? Yes, it is Mike Boone. Honestly, never heard of him. Here's 3rd and goal for the Broncos from the 9-yard line. Courtland Sutton in motion across the formation. Now splits out wide to the left. Here's Wilson underneath. He finds Melvin Gordon reaching for the end zone. Looks like he's going to be just short. I'd like another look at this, but I agree. I think the elbow touched before he was able to stretch it across. Tried a combination of a stiff arm spin move. Yep, just short. Down at about the 2-foot line. Now this brings up an interesting decision for Nathaniel Hackett and the Broncos. They're lining up to go for this. So do you go for this? A field goal makes it a 1-point game, 17-16. Seahawks show blitz. They do blitz. Gordon fumbled the ball. I don't know if he broke the plane before that. I don't think he did. Interesting play call. Kareem Jackson with the fumble recovery. Melvin Gordon fumbles the ball. He was trying to stretch the ball across, but just lost his grip on it. Again, I also think he was just short. So now if I'm going to run the ball there, I'm bringing a heavy package. And with the formation they had 3 or 4 receivers. 3 receivers, I believe, running back, tight end, receiver. I'm throwing the ball there. But, I don't know, interesting play call. You guys let me know in the comments. You're like the 1-yard line. What do you do? But going back to what I was saying about Jerry Jeudy. Last year only played 10 games, had 38 catches for 467 yards, no touchdowns. But in his rookie season, he had 52 catches for 856 yards and 3 touchdowns. So not necessarily the numbers of a first-round wide receiver was taken first round of the 2020 NFL Draft. Hold on, give me 1 second. Looks like when you compare him to his other fellow 2020 first-round picks at the wide receiver position, you have Henry Ruggs, who is not on a team. You've got Jerry Jeudy, who is the second wide receiver taken. You got CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Reagor, Justin Jefferson, Brandon Ayuk. Those are all the wide receivers. So, I mean, of the group, he's definitely not, like, the best. He's not the worst either. He's somewhere in the middle, but, like, hasn't necessarily lived up to the hype of someone who went higher than Justin Jefferson. He went 15 overall. 2 picks before CeeDee Lamb, who went to the Cowboys at 17 overall. And then another Broncos receiver I expect to take a step forward this year is Courtland Sutton. He's been in the league for 4 seasons, 704 yards, 4 touchdowns as a rookie. In 2018, 2019 had a good season. 6 touchdowns on 72 catches and 1,112 yards. Limited to just 1 game in 2020 due to a torn ACL. And last year played in all 17 games, catching 776 yards and 2 touchdowns. They did review this play, so official review. And the play stands. Call stands. Melvin Gordon fumbles as he was stretching the ball across. And the Broncos' gamble does not pay off. The Seahawks have gone 50 yards on all 4 of their 4 drives. Or at least 50 yards in all 4 of their 4 drives. This one starting at the 10-yard line. Their own 10-yard line. Here's the give to Rashad Penny. And he got stopped at the line of scrimmage. Something I'm interested to see about the Seahawks offense is what's it going to look like once Kenneth Walker, the rookie out of Michigan State, is active. He's inactive for this game. I actually didn't even check the inactive for this game. Here's a pass intended way too high for Noah Fant. But let me see if there's any key inactives. Doesn't really look like it, aside from Kenneth Walker. Third and 9 for the Seahawks. Big play here. Broncos defense looking to get a stop. Travis Homer, more of the pass-catching back for the Seahawks, in as the running back. Four-man rush under pressure off the hands of DK Metcalf. Flag does fly. Didn't really seem like there was a whole ton of contact there. Holding on Patrick Surtain, second-year player. I could see it there. I didn't really see it live, but now when they show the replay, he was holding him. But I mean, DK Metcalf is a guy that is going to beat you either with his speed or his size. He's a monster. Hit as he throws. Good coverage there by Surtain. Knocking that one away from Metcalf. A flag does fly now. Let's see where this one ends up. Bradley Chubb did come flying in, hitting Geno Smith, and it is a roughing the passer call on Bradley Chubb. He can't believe it. Let's check. Let's check out this one. Not roughing the passer. Terrible call. Did he hit him too hard? That's a brutal call. He took one step when the ball was thrown. You guys comment in the comments. Was that pass interference? Sorry, roughing the passer. I think absolutely not. And it's not like he even tackled him. He just pushed him. He shoved him hard, but he pushed him. I mean, this is football. It's not two-hand touch football. It is tackle football. But 2nd and 10 after shot pennies. Run for no gain. Broncos up to 11 penalties. Bradley Chubb looks to be in coverage here. Geno Smith looking. Throws too short, intended for Tyler Lockett. And that brings up 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. So 3rd and 10. Seahawks offense first to start rookies at both left and right tackle, with Charles Cross at right tackle, 9th overall pick, and Abraham Lucas, a 3rd round pick, is the right tackle. Good pocket, and he finds DK Metcalf for the first down. They've had Patrick Surtain on Metcalf the entire game. Metcalf is just such a hard receiver, such a big physical guy. Also great speed for someone his size. Pretty good coverage too. Just very good route running there by Metcalf. Quick screen, this one also out to DK Metcalf. He fumbled the ball. DK Metcalf with a fumble, scooped up by Justin Simmons. Down the sideline, Simmons shoved out of bounds. Noah Fant is slow to get up, same with Geno Smith, but I think he's just lying on his back. Randy Gregory forced a fumble. Heads up play by Gregory, knowing your teammates slowed him down. Go for that ball. Just able to rip it out of the hand of DK Metcalf. Justin Simmons picks it up and returns it. Big play there by the Broncos defense, Randy Gregory. Ripping that ball out, showing great awareness doing so. So now, the Broncos get the ball in great field position across midfield. Hold on, let me check what. Oh, check where the ball is. Not that far across midfield. I thought it was a little further. But, at their 46-yard line. Or the Seahawks 46-yard line, sorry. That may have been unclear. So the Broncos in great position to capitalize on the turnover their defense forced. First big play by either defense. First turnover. Although the touchdown pass to Jerry Jeudy very well could have been intercepted, underthrown. Went straight through the hands of the defensive back. So here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw, taking a deep shot right away. Sutton down the sideline, not able to get there. Good coverage by the rookie Tariq Woolen out of UTSA. Making up for that pass interference penalty against him moments ago. Second and 10, here is the give to Melvin Gordon. He breaks through initial contact and fights forward to get 7. Third and 3 after they could run on 1st down. Tariq Woolen over there doing jumping jacks. Not sure what he's doing. A little bit of a low snap off the edge. Good job by Russell Wilson to recognize that. He's going to float one into the end zone. Touchdown. No, sorry, not touchdown. Incomplete, but a flag is thrown is what I meant to say. Let's see what this call is. It was thrown in the secondary. I would assume defensive holding. It is pass interference on the defense. This is also on the rookie Tariq Woolen. So 2 pass interference calls. 1 good pass breakup just then. But a slight grab of Hamler. Didn't really know who was getting targeted there. If it was Albert O, as we're calling him, or KJ Hamler. First and goal from the 6-yard line. Melvin Gordon is the running back after the fumble. Here's Gordon. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it. Brings up 2nd down from the 4. Second and goal. Here is, let's see. Looks like they're going to run the ball here. They put Javonte Williams in as the running back. But I would say I'd probably potentially go play action. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Here is end zone. Looking for Albert O. Oh, not the end zone, sorry. Just short of the goal line. And that pass is caught just short. Inches short, just like Melvin Gordon short before. Yup, on the half-yard line, he's down. There's pylon cam, good look at it. Yep, just short. Now here you're at a position, I think you again have 2 plays at the end zone. I'm going for this too. Third and goal from the half-yard line, let's see. Here is Javonte Williams. He fumbled the ball again! And the Seahawks dive on it. It's a a touchback. Wow, 2 huge fumbles by Broncos running backs. Both on the goal line. Kareem Jackson with the... No, sorry, that's the Broncos, number 30. Number 30, that is, Mike Johnson? Hold on, let me check. Is it Kareem Jackson? No, it's Mike Jackson. Wrong Jackson. Pete Carroll super excited on the sideline. Back-to-back fumbles. Hold on, give me 1 second. Alright, never mind. Sorry. So, two big fumbles. If they scored on both of these, it would be 27-17. Huge fumbles. Really, neither of them were totally forced by the defense. Technically, the defense forces all fumbles. But, I mean, both times the running backs just dropped the ball. Melvin Gordon was trying to like, reach his arm across. But, I mean, he didn't. He just lost. He just didn't get the ball across and lost a grip on it as he was doing that. And Javonte Williams just... I want another look at it, but it seems like he just straight up dropped the ball. Here is play action. Geno Smith rolling out right. He finds Tyler Lockett, who catches the ball. He caught it, juggled it. Here's the play again. They're showing Al Woods. Maybe he forced a fumble. No, he was hit. Sorry, Javonte Williams was hit. Oh, it was sort of punched out. Didn't look like it was punched out that hard, though. But Tyler Lockett made a juggling catch. So he caught the ball. But he had to make it a lot harder than it needed to be. The Eskridge, the intended receiver there, is that one is low from Geno Smith and incomplete. First half, 8 possessions, 6 scores, no turnovers. This is for both teams. Second half, 3 possessions, 3 turnovers. Here's 3rd and 8 for the Seahawks at their own 22-yard line. Here's Geno Smith. He finds Tyler Lockett, who's shoved out of bounds by Ronald Darby, but is able to get the first down. Gets 9, needed 8. That'll move to 6. Charles Cross doing a good job there on Bradley Chubb. To give Geno Smith enough time to throw the ball. From what I can remember so far, he looks pretty good in his NFL debut. Here's a handoff to Rashad Penny. He picks up 5, maybe 4 on first down. he picks up 4 to bring him 2nd and 6. Hold on, let me just check something really quickly. Alright, here is Rashad Penny. He's got some space. Penny with space! Can he outrun Kareem Jackson? No, he cannot. Flag flies. Alright, here is Rashad Penny. He's got some space. Penny with space! Can he outrun Kareem Jackson? No, he cannot. Flag flies. There was holding on rookie right tackle Abraham Lucas. Alright, here is ruining a big run from Rashad Penny. 2nd and 16. After the penalty. 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Smith, deep drop. Looks to run. And now he steps up and got space. Smith takes a big hit from Ronald Darby. Holds onto the ball and makes this 3rd and 2. Now they could opt to wind this one down all the way to the 2-minute warning. But let's see what the Seahawks opt to do. He's short of the first down, 3rd and short. They got 8 seconds. Yeah, they're just going to wind this down to the 2-minute warning. To the end of the third quarter. So now that brings us to quarter 4. So heading into the fourth quarter, Seahawks up 17-13. Who wins? I'm still sticking with the Broncos. Very eventful third quarter, even though no scores. So let me know who wins. Let me know if you have a score prediction. I have still the Broncos, and I'm instead going to go 23-20. That is my updated prediction. So make sure to vote on that poll. I have the Broncos winning 23-20. That is my revised score prediction for the 3rd time. So make sure to vote on that poll. Let me know who you have winning. If you have an updated score prediction, let me know in the comments below. Actually, to the side, depending on where you're watching. So now, I have the Broncos. I think Russell Wilson will lead them to a big touchdown. I think it's going to be tied 23-20. I think they're going to kick a walk-off field goal as time expires. And at this point, I would think it's safe to say Jamal Adams is out for the game. Let me just check really quick. They are back. 3rd and 2 here. Geno Smith, design quarterback run. Running outside. Gets the first down, lowering the shoulder. But let me just check Jamal Adams real quick. Is there anything? Still showing replays of the the Geno Smith run. Here's a handoff to Rashad Penny on first down. He gets 2. So second down here after the run from Penny on first down. So here's how the fourth quarter goes according to me. Geno Smith leaves the Seahawks down for a field goal this drive. Then the Broncos come back, answer it, tie it. Fumble, strip sack. Wow. Charles Cross was there to pick up that fumble before it even hit the ground. Bradley Chubb with the strip sack coming off the edge. Charles Cross right there to pick it up before it even hit the ground. Also holding there on Charles Cross. You might want to move into wide receiver if you can catch like that. Here's 3rd and 16. 3rd and really long. Here's Geno Smith. A lot of time. He throws too high, intended for Noah Fant. Unable to bring it in. Ronald Darby in on coverage. Huge defensive stop from the Broncos on 3rd and long, bringing up 4th and 16. The offense will get the ball back. This is the first Seahawks punt tonight. Wow. Here's Michael Dixon on to punt. He had the most punts inside the 20 a season ago, with I believe it's at 42. Here is another punt that's going to end up inside the 20-yard line. Or at about the 20-yard line, it looks like the spot. Broncos offense takes the field. So let's see if they can put together a drive and not fumble at the 1-yard line again for the 3rd drive in a row. So now, change of plans. So I'm going to go... The point is, I have the game getting tied at 20-20. And then the Buccaneers... Why am I saying Buccaneers? Sorry. I've got... The Broncos getting a game-winning walk-off field goal. So now, let me know how you have this going. What your thing is, how it's going to go to end the game, who's going to win, score prediction, what's going to happen. Got the Broncos going down, scoring a touchdown here, making 21-17. Then the Seahawks come back, kick a field goal. Then Broncos, with the last possession of the game, end up with the game-winning field goal. Alright, back here in the fourth quarter, 12:50 remaining for the Broncos offense. Javonte Williams is the running back. Here's Wilson to throw. He finds Javonte Williams out of the backfield, and he gets 4. Forced out of bounds by number 57 of the Seahawks. That is Cody Barton. Here's 2nd and 6. Russell Wilson, 18 of 24, 251 yards and a touchdown. No interception. Here's a toss outside to Javonte Williams. He lowers the shoulder, runs through the rookie, Tariq Woolen, who looks to be somewhat shaken up from that. And he gets about 4. Woolen walks off the field. He took a big hit from Williams, who just ran through him. Third and 4 here. Big play for the Broncos. Down by 4 with 11:33 remaining. At their own 26-yard line. Just getting the snap off. Wilson over the middle finds a wide open Courtland Sutton for a big first down. Big first down, Wilson to Sutton. Courtland Sutton, 4 catches, 72 yards, average of 18 yards a catch. Here's play action. Wilson was holding on the right tackle. Williams tries to run over another guy, not able to, only able to get a yard. That brings up 2nd down. Second and 9. Oh, sorry. Jordan Brooks with a franchise record 183 tackles last season, 2nd in the NFL. First was Foye Oluokun of the Falcons, now a member of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jordan Brooks tonight with 9. Here's Jerry Jeudy. He turns upfield with a big catch on 2nd down to make 1st down. Again, moving the chains. Just a quick throw after Jeudy working out of the slot. Could have been a better throw, leading him in front instead of putting the ball right on him, a little bit behind him. Jerry Jeudy, 56 yards after the catch, 3 catches, 88 yards, and a touchdown. Obviously, he had a lot of running to do after he caught that ball for the touchdown. Good run after the catch there. Here's Melvin Gordon. He's got some good running, and he gets 9. As we approach the 9-minute mark remaining, still actually 9:10 remaining. So 2nd and 2, they're actually going to mark it as. So here's 2nd and 2 at their the Seahawks 30-yard line. Do I watch football? Yes, I do. Sorry. Not sure if you just put that in recently, but yes, I do. In fact, this is a football game I'm watching right now. Here is Wilson sideline looking for Judy. I think no one knew it was coming. Judy didn't know it was coming. The corner didn't know it was coming. Third and 2 here. I feel like you could run the ball or throw the ball. Russell Wilson on third down, a 7 of 8, 156 yards, 4 first downs, and a touchdown. Here's play action. Great play call there, good execution. Jerry Jeudy with the catch on the bootleg rollout. They had Jeudy come across the formation, play action, running left. They had on number 53 of the Seahawks, that is... Oh, that is the rookie Boye Mafe out of Minnesota. They had him coming in on at the quarterback. So all you have to do is get the ball to Jerry Jeudy, have him catch it, and it's the first down. This time Wilson rolling out right. He takes a shot at the end zone. Almost hauled in. Had it for a second. Eric Salbert, the tight end, had it for a split second. Wasn't able to haul it in. Current drive, 9 plays, 69 yards, 5 minutes and 2 seconds off the clock. Second and 10, here's Russell Wilson to throw. He finds Javonte Williams out of the backfield, and he's shoved out by Barton. That brings up third down, 3rd and 3, so 3rd and short. You could run the ball here, but the way you've been throwing the ball lately, I'm throwing the ball again. This drive, Russell Wilson 6 of 8 for 61 yards. Third and 3. Down by 4 with 7:13 remaining. Bringing a blitz, finding Javonte Williams out of the backfield. And again, forced out by 57, who I just forgot his name. I just said it. Cody Barton. So that is a first down. They got first and goal. He just can't fumble at the goal line again. Javonte Williams up near 100 yards, 8 catches, 51 yards, 7 carries, 43 yards. Do it all back. Here's play action. Here's Wilson. Fires the end zone. Did he keep the feet in? Officials confer. No signal yet. Incomplete. That brings up second goal. Whoever it was, I'm not even sure who it was the intended receiver. It looked like Russell Wilson wanted to originally go to... Nope, incomplete. He wanted to go to Javonte Williams, but he got covered. Then he was going to run. And then that rushing lane closed quickly. Now it's second and goal. From, what is it, the 4-yard line to 3-yard line. Cannot fumble the ball again. Here is play action, shovel pass, and he's in for the touchdown. There is a flag on the field. Number 83, Andrew Beck. It is a false start, so no more touchdown as that backs him up to the 8-yard line for second down. Broncos just keep shooting themselves in the foot with all their penalties. That is, for as good as their team is on paper, they've only been able to score 13 points. Seahawks played a great game today, but they also need to stop the penalties. What is that now, 11 or 12? Here's second and goal. Cortland Sutton moves across the formation, just able to get the snap off as the play clock was expiring. Wilson rolls out, fires to the end zone, off the hands of Jerry Jeudy. Melvin Gordon comes in as the running back for third down play. Third and goal from the 8. I would expect another pass here. That's also what I would call. Current drive, 13 plays, 72 yards. Taking 6 minutes and 29 seconds off the clock. Touchdown here puts him in the lead. Here is Wilson to throw. Hit as he throws back of the end zone, intended for Cortland Sutton. That is incomplete. And now here, you bring up an interesting decision. You're down by 4. Field goal brings you within 1. Looks like the offense is walking off. The field goal unit did come on. I'm not sure if I agree with this. Like, do I agree with kicking a field goal in this situation? Would I do it? Maybe, but I mean, when you're down by 4, field goal only cuts the lead to 1. But anyway, that kick is right down the middle. Not sure still what I think about that field goal. What do you guys think in the comments? Just checking the stats for this game. I believe the Broncos have at least 12 penalties, so they're not helping themselves at all. But I mean, I'm still not sure what I think of that. Kicking a field goal to bring you within 1? I mean, yeah, it seems good, but with 6:13 remaining, is there enough time to get a stop? Especially with the way that the Seahawks offense has looked. Although you've been able to stop them recently, so maybe that's a good thing. But penalty-wise, 12 penalties, 406 yards. So now, Broncos desperately need to stop here. So now, they've been able to stop the Seahawks on... They've been able to stop him recently. So let me check the play-by-play. The past few drives for the Seahawks have ended fumble and punt. Broncos offense goal-to-go situations. 10 snaps inside the 10, 2 fumbles lost, 1 field goal. So you've got to do better there. McManus sends this one deep to DJ Dallas. Fields it 1 yard deep in the end zone. Dallas with space on the return. He gets it up a little past the 30-yard line, so pretty good return there. This should be a pretty important drive for the Seahawks and the Broncos, for that matter. Seahawks want to put this game away, maybe get another one, maybe get another score, put it out of reach. Here's Geno Smith rolling out left. He finds tight end Will Dissly for the catch. Only able to get 2. Good job by the Broncos to tackle right there. And it's a big drive for the Broncos because they've got to make sure that they get a stop, get the ball back so they can have a chance to go score again. Second and 8 after the 2-yard completion on first down. Here is pass thrown out to Noah Fant. Again, only able to get 2 yards. Looks like 1.5 yards is what they're going to give him. Third and 6. Big third down for both teams. Seahawks 6 for 9 on third down, averaging 7.8 yards to go. This one, they have 6 to go. Travis Homer is the running back. Here's Geno Smith to throw. Under pressure, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb off the edge. Rookie left tackle Charles Cross getting beat. Broncos defense comes up big. Huge stop. Just beats Charles Cross around the edge. And is able to get to Geno Smith. Lucky he held on to that ball. And the Seahawks are going to punt. Bradley Chubb with his second sack of the game. 6 tackles. This punt is away. And it is going to be fielded and down to about the 21-yard line. And Russell Wilson, we'll see if he can lead the Broncos to a potential game-winning field goal. Game-winning field goal. Maybe that's why. Now that I think of it, you kick the field goal there, your defense gets a stop. All you need is a field goal. You don't need a touchdown. I now agree with the field goal call before. So this is a huge drive for the Seahawks. So Broncos, halftime remaining, they have 4:02. But you do not have to, you do have to be careful not to give them too much time. So the Seahawks can potentially come back. I mean, I know it's not like Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady, but I mean, Seahawks offense looked pretty good. And next week, I haven't decided yet. What I'm considering doing is starting at 7:15 or 7. And then just going all the way until the later game is finished. I'm not sure, but that is what I think I'm going to do. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions, what you want to see next week. Here is Melvin Gordon with the carry. He gets about 5 on the first play of the drive. Both teams still with all 3 timeouts. That was the same case in the first half. Russell Wilson with the second most active fourth quarter / overtime wins. First is Matthew Stafford. He has 32. Stafford's got 36. Here's Wilson. He finds Jerry Jeudy, who drops the ball. That was a big play he had to make. That would have brought up a first down. Could have been a better throw, but that's one Judy's got to bring in. Third and 5 here. Another big play. Another big third down. I like the chances of the Broncos converting. Third and 5. Here's Wilson. He finds tight end Albert O is what we're calling him because I don't know how to say his last name. He lunges forward for the first down. It is going to be a very, very close play. And they're going to measure. I think he got it. That's what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think he got it. I'm like 95% sure. Great extra effort there. They're going to measure. And he is... Wow, that is close. But it seems to be just barely a first down. First and 10. After a huge play, Pete Carroll is challenging the ruling on the field. So, Seahawks challenge, let's see here. So now, I would assume he's challenging this spot. I mean, when you look here, it looks like the spot is good. I think he gets it. Because the ball, to me, it crosses over that yellow, orange, whatever thing. Because they've got a great look right down the line. I think he got the first down. It's really close. But I think it's going to be one of those respot and remeasure type things. What do you guys think? Did he get the first down? I think so. This is a big call coming up right here. I think he got it. What do you guys think in the comments? It would really be nice if they were to show a replay of it. That would be cool. Alright. It annoys me how they don't have a... They're not showing different angles they got here. And they're just stuck at an Aflac commercial with Nick Saban. So, I'm waiting to see what this call is. It should be... Still not even back from a commercial break. I think it should be... It definitely should be a... Or not definitely, but I think it should be a first down. And the call does stand. It is a first down. 1st and 10 here. Here is Wilson. He fires and again finds Albert O. Whereas that's what I refer to him as. Broncos moving rather quickly. They still have time. 2:50 remaining. Guys, you don't want to leave too much time on the clock. But 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard connection on 1st down. Here is the give to Melvin Gordon, and he runs right into number 99, who I believe is Al Woods. You have Al Woods, big defensive tackle, number 99. And that brings up a 3rd and 2. Great job to get off that block by Woods. Stop Melvin Gordon. Big 3rd and 2. I would consider this 4-down territory, and we've hit the 2-minute warning. So let me know in the comments who wins. I'm going Broncos 19-17. They're going to run this one all the way down, kick a field goal. Well, first I got to get down there. But run it down and kick a field goal. That is where I'm going. So, I'm going Broncos still. It's a close game. I did not think it would be close. I had it 31-13, a blowout win for the Cowboys. So, huge play coming up. 3rd and 2, I believe, is the down and distance. Yes, 3rd and 2 for the Broncos at their own 40-yard line. Down by 1 with exactly 2 minutes remaining. We're at the 2-minute warning. So 3rd and 2. Big play here. They had extra time to talk it over as they let this one run out. It's a 2-minute warning. Here's Russell Wilson to throw. He finds Javonte Williams out of the backfield for his 10th catch of the game. Good job making some people miss. Good play call on 3rd down to bring up a 1st down. Good execution. Javonte Williams, 9 catches, 60 yards. 7 carries, 43 yards, so up over 100. 103 yards on, 16 touches? Not bad at all. Wilson shovel pass. There's Williams. This time he's going nowhere. They may knock him down under 100. I don't think so, but... Number 57, Cody Barton, down on the play. Let's see if there's anything unusual here. He's covering Williams at the backfield. Didn't see anything unusual. Russell Wilson, good job sensing the pressure. And getting that ball away to Javonte Williams. Now 2nd and 14. Also number 52 down on the field, which is Darnell Taylor. 2 linebackers for the Seahawks. This looks like cramps as they're trying to stretch out his legs. So hopefully both those are okay. Barton walks off the field. And the other guy hopefully has nothing serious. It looks like just cramps, but... Brandon McManus in his 9th career NFL season. He is 9 for 11 on lead-changing field goals in the final 2 minutes of regulation/overtime. They have to get to the 44-yard line for his career long. Which is... Hold on, gotta do some math. Here is Wilson. He's gonna step up and run. And he's gonna get about 4. Hold on, 44 plus 17. That would be a 61-yarder, really? His career long is 61 yards. Wow, I did not realize that. Oh, Russell Wilson, I just missed that, but... Oh, that's what happened there when I was doing some math. He threw the ball, or tried to pump fake, but went all the way through. Instead of just pump faking, he went all the way through. He dropped the ball, and then he just picked up and ran. Here's Javonte Williams' 11th catch out of the backfield. Makes one man miss. Cuts up the field. And is brought down at the 45-yard line. Broncos itching closer and closer to field goal range as the clock winds to 55 seconds remaining. Still have all 3 timeouts. It is 4th and 5, so this is a huge play. You have to go for this. I did not realize that was 3rd down. Big play here. This will essentially decide the ballgame. Either you're going to get to field goal range and your game-winning field goal, or I probably would have called a timeout for this play. Before this play. Russell Wilson does signal for a timeout. Very, very smart decision. Would have done the exact same thing. I would have called a timeout after the... Russell Wilson comes off the field. Are they going to kick a field goal? How long is this field goal? Hold on. Where are they? They're at the Denver Wait a minute, they're on their own 45-yard line. No. That can't be right. Fourth and 5, they can't be kicking a field goal unless it's going to be like 90 yards long. Or unless what I just looked at is wrong. They are kicking a field goal, yeah. It's a 64-yard attempt, and it is no good, wide left. But the Seahawks did call a timeout before the snap. Fourth and 5, making McManus think about this one a little bit longer. It's a 64-yard field goal. Hold on. Fourth and 5, they're not at the Denver 45-yard line, they're at the Seattle 45-yard line. Sorry. 64-yard attempt for the career long of Brandon McManus. The kick is up and it is hooking. No good. The Seahawks are going to hang on and win this one. Russell Wilson put him in a position. McManus did not make the field goal. It definitely looked like it had the distance. Just hooked left. Second one to do so. The first one missed left as well. And it hooked left. No good. The Seahawks are going to hang on and defeat the Broncos. As all they have to do is take a knee. In victory formation. Wait a minute. There's still 3 seconds left. I'm not sure what happened right now. Not final yet. Hold on, let me see what's happening. Seems to be some confusion. I'm very confused. What is happening? Alright, for some reason the clock stopped at 3 seconds. I don't know. Oh, because the Broncos called their second timeout. Not really sure what the time of that, what the purpose of that is. I mean, you've got 3 seconds. Oh, back to 15 seconds. But still, you used the timeout before. Alright, so they called a timeout with 15 seconds left. So they just take another knee. Call a timeout. I am very, very confused. They got 15 seconds, now 13 seconds back on the clock. But you snap the ball again. So now you snap the ball again. So now they called another timeout, I'm assuming? Or no? Yes. Broncos spend their third and final timeout. Now 9 seconds left, but now it's 3rd and 12. All they have to do is take a knee. And then the game is over. So I'm not sure what they're doing. There's no point in calling these timeouts. Seahawks were 0-5 in games decided by 3 or fewer points last season. Alright, so that was very unique. Don't really know what the point of that was. Now it is final. The Broncos and Russell Wilson losing their first game. The Seahawks spoil the first game as Broncos head coach. So now, the Raiders, not the Raiders, sorry. The Seahawks are actually now in first place in the NFC West. Because when you look at the other teams, I believe the Rams lost on Thursday Night Football to the Bills. You've got the 49ers lost to the Bears, and the Cardinals got destroyed by the Chiefs. There is no division that is still 1-0, and there is no division that is 0-1. There is a division where two teams tied, and that is the Texans and the Colts. But overall in that game, Geno Smith played really well. Not expecting that at all. But so that's all for this video and live stream. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this live stream, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next live stream or video, and make sure to check out my MLB power rankings, which will come out in about 15 to 20 minutes. I just essentially need to post them, so hopefully you guys will see that. So I thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and go check out MLB power rankings once they're posted, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, by the way, NFL power rankings come out tomorrow, but I will see you in the next video.